Well, the Kansas City Chiefs get a double dose of good news today with the return of not one, but two Kansas City Chiefs coming back next year. Should make Chiefs fans all over the kingdom pretty happy on this Thursday, April 3rd, 2025. What's up, everybody? Daniel Booth here. If you're new to my channel, I discuss Chiefs every single day. Make sure you hit that like and subscribe button. And let me know what you think about these two moves. We got one, a signing, and two, the return of someone who has been injured for seemingly a very long time. Let me pull this one up first. Yeah, without further ado, guess who's coming back? It's one other than safety Mike Edwards. And I say welcome back to the squad. This guy, if you remember Mike Edwards, he won a Super Bowl with us just a couple of years ago, was gone last year, kind of sprung around all over the league within the Kansas City Chiefs, bringing him back, obviously, because he's familiar with Spagnuolo's playbook. He's played on a Super Bowl championship team. He knows how to win. But let's get some of the details here. According to a report from NFL Network's Tom Pelissero, the Kansas City Chiefs are signing a one-year deal with safety Mike Edwards, who was with the team for the 2023 season. Veteran safety Mike Edwards is signing with the Chiefs 1 year, they said. What are the details? I'm not sure. I don't know if they're giving them to us. In 2024, here we go. Last year, Edwards spent time with the Buffalo Bills and the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. That's right. And with whom he started his NFL career as a third-round pick in the 2019 NFL Draft. So he's a pretty decent pick. During his previous season in Kansas City, Edwards appeared in all 17 games. You know what that means? It means he stays healthy. That's a good thing. Starting 5 of them, he collected 51 tackles, a sack, an interception, and 2 fumble recoveries. Those are pretty solid numbers for a third-round pick and a safety. One of the most memorable plays against Miami Dolphins. Quarterback Trent McDuffie stuffed Miami Dolphins wide receiver Tyreek Hill behind the line of scrimmage, forcing a fumble that Edwards picked up. Edwards will be 29 as he begins his 7th NFL season. So what the Kansas City Chiefs are doing, I don't know if you have noticed, with the Kansas City Chiefs are doing pretty consistently nowadays is signing players to one-year deals. That's because of the contract of one Mr. Patrick Mahomes and Chris Jones and Trey Smith. Now you have Nick Bolton in there with a 3-year, $45 million package. So the Chiefs don't have a lot of money to spend on long-term contracts. So that's kind of what their MO is as of late, is to go out and find plug-and-play players that they can play for 1 year or so. They sign them to a 1-year contract, and then they move on from them. C1, Mr. Devontae. Oh, my gosh. My brain is – I just got off work, and so my brain's the wide receiver last year. Somebody help me out in the comments section. But that's what the Kansas City Chiefs are doing, is 1-year plug-and-play players, and it's because of the contracts of Patrick Mahomes and others. Now, the Chiefs are smart to do this, in my opinion, because the Kansas City Chiefs every single year have an opportunity to go to a Super Bowl and win it because Patrick Mahomes is that special. Yes, I know they didn't win it last year. I get that. Don't make that argument. But with the same token, the Kansas City Chiefs were in the Super Bowl, and you have to be in the Super Bowl to win the Super Bowl. So my comment stands true. The Kansas City Chiefs have an opportunity to win the Super Bowl every single year, it seems. So Mike Edwards coming back on a 1-year package deal. I think that is a good thing. Okay, item number 2 for today. Head coach Andy Reid. Did anyone see him without a mustache, that April Fool's Day prank? That was hilarious. No, thank you, sir. Chiefs head coach Andy Reid's latest update on Rashee Rice is a big one, but the biggest question of 2025 remains a mystery. I have made this point a couple times, and I'll tell you what that question is here in a second. But the good news is Rashee Rice on the road to recovery. He will be ready for training camp. He is ready to go. He is over that injury, and they won't have to wait long before Rashee Rice returns to the football field following that 2024 knee injury. He had an amazing rookie season, and then we all know what happened. He was there in Dallas and got in a really bad accident, was driving a rented Lamborghini or Ferrari or some kind of supercar like that, and was speeding at 1 p.m. in bad traffic, was weaving in and out of traffic, hit some people, hurt some people pretty bad. They ended up in the hospital, and what did Rashee Rice do? He hit and ran. He fled the scene and then denied it, and then was forced to tell the truth. And so he comes back to the Kansas City Chiefs, and then he gets injured immediately. So the NFL did not suspend him. Now the NFL is going to suspend Rashee Rice. It's going to happen. The other flip side of this coin is that Rashee Rice, even though he went to SMU, even though he was in his hometown of Dallas, even though he is a superstar there in Dallas and probably walks on water, probably feels like I can rent a Lamborghini and speed in and out of traffic at 1 o'clock in the afternoon because I'm Rashee Rice and I own this town called Dallas. Well, the Dallas Police Department does not feel that way, and neither does the Justice Department. And so the prosecutor's office there in Dallas could be making an example of Rashee Rice. Remember, he faces up to 3 months in prison. Now, do I think he's going to get 3 months in prison? No, but they could give him a couple weeks in jail. Sit and think about your priorities there, son. You think you walk on water here in Dallas. And so not only is he facing a NFL suspension, he's facing possible jail time and certainly some appearances in court. So we will see how that all plays out. But the good news, the double dose of good news is that Mike Edwards, a quality safety coming back to the Kansas City Chiefs, and Rashee Rice seemingly over that knee injury, and he will be ready to go at training camp and play whatever the league and the Dallas Police Department decides that he can play. Let me know what you think in the comment sections below about these moves. I'm Daniel Booth. Make sure you hit that like and subscribe button. Go Chiefs!